morning. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. We are looking at a pretty all right start to your morning commute. Still looking at slick conditions, so give yourself that extra time today. But all in all, just looking at some volume. So starting off with the southbound 410. It is slow right now heading out of Brampton from Sandalwood down to Bavard. We're also looking at delays on the southbound 410 through Courtney Park. But the delays are from Derry down to the eastbound 401 ramp. So you can see that ramp to the top of your screen and how that's moving. It's moving very, very slowly. But once you actually get onto the eastbound 401, not looking at any delays causing any problems causing those delays. Eastbound 401 busy from Winston Churchill to here, Ontario. 410 to east of Dixie in the collectors. And we're also looking at delays now on the eastbound 401 from the 427 to Weston in the express. Outside of review on the northbound 400 north of Aurora Road, we have a right lane blocked off because of a stalled vehicle. There is no delay heading towards that vehicle as of right now, but it is something to watch out for because we're hearing that they do not have their flashers on. That's Look at Your Roads. Now sending things over to Frankie for a look at the forecast. Good morning.
Thanks, Steph. In about an hour from now, Steph, you're going to see the sun rise at 7:32. We should be hitting highs for this time of year around 3 degrees, and the record 20 degrees set back in 1982. This morning, you're going to see a little bit of some high cloud just to start off with, then some sunshine, and then this afternoon, cloud cover returns. Tonight, the risk of flurries. Temperatures right now bundle up. We're -9 right across the Golden Horseshoe. Look at the current condition in Peterborough, Bancroft, even over through Muskoka and Barrie this morning, sitting at around -15. We have a wind chill of -13 here in the city, -14 over through Hamilton, -13 is the wind chill in Ottawa, -17 in through Kingston. A daytime high today warming to +1 below seasonal, but still not bad. Mix of sun and cloud through the most part of the day. Then once again, risk of flurries this evening. We could see some wet flurries tomorrow right around 2, winds out of the west. And then as we move our way into Thursday, we could see lake effect snow up through the snow belt, and that brings flurries to the city of Toronto. A daytime high on Thursday, a +1. That's your next 3 days. Weather-wise, now it's on to your news.
Well, the TTC is still trying to determine what caused a fire yesterday morning that forced a closure on a section of Line 2 and passengers to evacuate a train while it was still in a tunnel. It was utter chaos yesterday. It is quiet this morning, and hopefully things are in order. This is a live look at the Dundas West Station. Crews were at the spot overnight where the fire started around 7 yesterday morning in a tunnel just outside of the station. About 200 commuters were forced to evacuate through a smoky tunnel. The TTC says that fire started when a wooden cover contacted the third rail. They're examining how that happened. Now, no one was hurt. Service resumed around 10 a.m. yesterday morning, so it was for about 3 hours that this was all on the go. We'll be watching this line closely this morning. The Prime Minister is across the pond today in London for a 2-day NATO summit. There's going to be a formal dinner with other leaders hosted by the Queen tonight. Justin Trudeau also expected to meet with U.S. President Donald Trump. The renegotiated NAFTA that still needs ratifying could come up, but Canada is also facing pressure for more defense spending. This year's summit happening amid serious questions about unity. France recently saying the world is seeing the brain death of NATO and could no longer rely on the U.S. Trump wasting no time responding to that this morning.
Frankly, the one that benefits really the least is the United States. We benefit the least. We're helping Europe. Europe unites and they go against a common foe. That may or may not be a foe. Can't tell you that. But there are other foes out there also. But I think nobody needs it more than France. And that's why I think that when France makes a statement like they made about NATO, it's a very dangerous statement for them to make.
And Trump making those comments while sitting down with NATO's Secretary General. Analysts say the meeting sets the tone for the summit that is supposed to be marking the alliance's 70th anniversary. To the Philippines now, Typhoon Kumuri making landfall yesterday, killing 1 man. The heavy rain also forcing the suspension of air travel. Almost 500 flights were postponed, affecting about 100,000 people. Government offices in Manila also closed, and warnings issued for floods, storm surges, and landslides. This is the 20th typhoon to hit the country this year, and it was packing winds that were gusting up to 205 kilometers an hour. The Philippines is currently hosting the Southeast Asian Games, had several events postponed.